Hello, everyone. Welcome back to is this our second official episode of Idiots Array, a Star Wars Legion podcast featuring myself, Nick Bodner, and my illustrious co-host here, Brendan Smith. Josh could not join us because he's busy watching World Cup games. But we're back.
Yeah, he could do that. We are back.
Yeah.
It's only been 5 months,
I don't know.
maybe.
We recorded way before Adepticon, and that was like 3 months ago. And we recorded a few other episodes. They just never made it out.
Man, the lost episodes.
But we just decided, hell with it. We're gonna do it again anyway. We're back.
Yep.
We're
back.
We felt the urge to like podcast again. You know, since I was just like we did the GT. We had our Top Deck GT. It was awesome. It was like two weeks ago, right? 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago, it was awesome.
Hold on.
We had like 47 players. It was pretty phenomenal. Everybody, just about
2.5.
everybody had a great time. Yeah, I think it was like 3 weeks ago.
No,
It would have been 3 weeks ago last Saturday. It's
Yes.
Tuesday. Because like I worked this past weekend, sort of. I actually went and played in the Marvel Crisis Protocol GT that we had at Top Deck a couple weeks ago. It was fun.
How'd it go?
Somebody won.
Uh-huh.
They won a bunch of games. I did not win a bunch of games. I won one game specifically.
There you go.
Yeah, I played one game of MCP in the last year before that, and it was like against Will, who was the TO. Shout out to Will. He also plays Legion as well. It was like we made a deal. He came to my Legion GT, so I had to go to his MCP GT. I like MCP. It's fun. It's fun. It's very like you can't take it too seriously. Like you can't, because it's like the dice are just like crazy. There's like the crits explode. Like when you roll a crit, you get to roll another die. So like not only like in Legion, like a crit is awesome because it goes over cover and you usually can't dodge it and things like that. It's harder to like modify it defensively rather than just by blocking it. But when you roll crit in MCP, you just get to add another die to the roll. So it's like, it gets crazy. So like you get like, sometimes in Legion, if you're in melee, like if you get 3 crits and 2 hits, it's like, oh great, you got 5 successes most of the time. That's what you're looking at, right? But in MCP, it's like you roll 3 crits, you get to add 3 more dice, you might get 3 more successes. It's just crazy. And then there's all kinds of triggers. There's the wild on the die, and like certain. I don't know if have you ever played MCP, Brendan?
I have not. No.
Yeah, no, okay. It's fun if you like Marvel superheroes. It's a lot of fun. Recommend trying it if you do, but. We have a lot of Legion stuff that just came out recently.
Did just a little.
There's like a box of Mandalorians here next to me. There's a couple more in, the back room behind here. And I'm buried in models. I just keep getting more. I just buy more models. And like,
Why do they keep doing that to us?
I don't know. I painted some ARC troopers today.
Oh.
Didn't paint any Mandos.
There you go.
Yeah. Just simple man. I'm pretty sure there's a 501st
Making your way
list
through
out
the
there
universe.
that's really good against Mandos. Like, I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
I bet.
I'm pretty sure. Like, overwhelm everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
You can take 4 snipers. Snipers are good.
Snipers are pretty good. I'm personally not a fan of them, just because I'm a pro droid advocate. So
You're a probe droid advocate, yeah, and you really can't take probe droids if you're taking snipers. Unless you take them in the stormtroopers or whatnot, but I don't know.
you need all that extra observe to make the probe droid upgrade worth it.
I recently finished some like ISF, and I want to try triple probe droid, triple ISF, because like I really like the synergies with like Thrawn and how many aims he gets, and he can like obviously exemplar share them with the ISF, and the probe droids can be a detachment for the ISF. The ISF are a lot cheaper now. You can re-roll black dice with the observes, and then you just like you save the aim for crits. It's really pretty decent. I liked it a lot. Like I tried like a 1-in-1, but like I painted a couple more ISF. I have 6 probe droids, so they're all painted. Probably not enough. I know that's like, yeah, I know. What do you got, like 10?
10, yeah, 10 probe
10.
droids.
Just 10. Just 10.
I haven't been able to make a list I like with 10 yet. I played with 9.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. Too many seems like too many.
No. It's pretty great. Especially since I had one game where I I was playing in a tournament against a Republic list, and the only things I lost were probe droids.
Mm.
Uh, two probe droids specifically that I ran at Obi-Wan Kenobi to slow him down.
That seems
I lost
good.
no, yeah, I lost no other activations that game.
I haven't gotten to like play a lot of like actual like good games to test anything recently. Like as far as like just like competitively, like I ran the last couple like real games I played. I played Clan Ren and Sabine as like a bye, see you friends. It was a great time. Rip
Uh,
Clan Ren. Never forgotten. Never ever forgotten. I don't like it. I don't like that it's
they,
going. I don't
they
think
can join
we.
a few of our other friends from the past.
Mm, I don't think we knew the last time we recorded. We definitely had no idea that that was happening because
Oh,
like
last time we
we
recorded, we
didn't
didn't
even
know
know
about
Mandalorians
Mandalorian.
were happening. And it's like, yeah, it's like that doc came out and it's like, oh no, they're gone. And that doc came out like 2 weeks before the GT. So, because like they had him at UK Games Expo, or like a week and a half before, 2 weeks before, I
Mhm.
think. And then that's like because originally like and then they released all the documents to go with it because they were released early at UK Games Expo, so they had to like make them playable for people. So you kind of had to like put the print and play docs out for the Clan Ren and the Shadow Collective Mandos that are reprinted, and you can use them in the Mandalorian clans and whatnot. And they basically the doc was like, "Oh, Clan Ren's gone, Mando Resistance is gone." So like I had people messaging me about the GT, like, "Oh, we're not allowed to play these. What do I do?" And I'm like, "No, no, 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 no." They went on the forums and said that you're okay until the 19th, so you still have, you got 2 weeks. So yes, use them. But I played a few games with Clan Ren and Sabine again because like, rip, it's not the same. Sabine can't order the Clan Ren mercenaries with her 3-pip, and like
No,
her 3-pip card is decent. It's not like the best of the 3-pips, but like
she
as far
can't.
as
Can she take Underworld connections?
no, she doesn't have a command slot. She
Okay.
might in the
Hmm.
mercenary version of her might have a command slot, but the
I'm not
rebel
sure off the
version
top of
doesn't.
my head.
I mean, yeah, if like they errata it to give her a command slot one day, like that'd be great. She does not have a command slot. I don't know about
No.
the mercenary version
Okay.
though. I know the rebel version doesn't because like
Mercenary version does not either.
okay, yeah, it has a different slot though. I think there's like I feel like one of the slots is different or something. I mean, no doubt about it. She's a better like the mercenary version is a very good version of her.
Oh yeah,
To be
great.
clear, very very good, very strong. Um, like the pistol's crazy. I think the pistol has like overwhelm and it's like 2 black and 2 red or something like that.
And blast.
The pistol has blast.
The pistol has blast. I'm looking at the card right now.
Holy baloney. That's good. I'm like so far. So like, as many people know who are listening, I don't play things unless they're painted because I'm a snob. It's just
Hey, I'm
my
the
way.
same way.
I don't care. Yeah, I don't care if you play something that's not painted. Well, not an issue for me. But like, um, I won't play it unless it's painted. So like, I don't know if I'm ever gonna have Mandalorians painted because the way I want to do them, it's taking me like I showed you. I did finish one squad, and I'm very happy. I'm pretty happy with how they came out, but it was a lot of work, and like it was a lot of work for me to be happy with them, but not like these look great. Let's go. It was like these look great, and then I started assembling some Clan Ren because like I did like 7 of the starter Mandos in the box, like the Warriors. Part of it is like I'm struggling with like I was struggling with like which guns are which because like I'm not an expert on this, and like Adam made fun of me a little bit. He's like, "This is obviously this," and I'm like, "Bro, I guess you out nerd me here because like he was like, just Google it. If you I said gurgle, if you Google Shakur repeater, the Shakur or whatever it is, the
Uh-huh.
Shakur Tupac Shakur. If you Google that, right, the Shakur repeater, it comes up. There's like 7 or 8 images that come up that
There
are
are a
different.
lot. Not all of them match the
Right, exactly. And there's at
one we
least
have for the
two that
model.
are the weapons that they're holding. Like I think I know which one the Galar, like obviously I know which one the sniper rifle is. I know which one the upgraded carbine rifle is. But like the other ones, it was just confusing. And I'm like sitting there, I'm like, which one is which? And he's like, bro, just use Google. And I'm like, if I Google it, I'm like, there's like 7 images that come up that are different. So like, I don't know which one's which because they don't have pictures on the cards. And there's also the assembly instructions are leave a little to be desired, in my opinion.
I'll agree with that.
Yeah,
I've assembled two of the Battle Force boxes so far.
jeez,
Yeah.
Jesus, I have so many to go. I have 3 Battle Force boxes.
I have three as well. I've got one more
I know
box to
you do.
go. I'm I'm
I
ta-
know.
I'm taking a break and trying to paint bow and axe right now, just so I stop smelling glue.
That's what I need. Like my LGS got shorted. Like you know this because like
Mhm.
you use your store credit from the GT to get. I got you some Mandos, and like we got shorted heavily. We had like we had like around 20 starter boxes pre-ordered at our LGS, like total, like,
Yeah.
and we only got I think they only got like 6 of the hero boxes, the characters with like bow and axe and all them. And like I took the bullet and I was like, we'll give them to other people. What ended up happening is like there was another person who got 2, and I ordered 2 because one was mine, one was what's his name, Michael Stubbs.
Yeah.
And then one of the staff members has just started playing Legion. Like he
Oh,
just
nice.
started as in like I gave him a demo last week. Like I actually gave him his first like demo, but he bought like some Shadow Collective stuff because it was like on
Mhm.
clearance there. And Adam gave him some models, and I owe him some cards that I promised him. Jesus. And like so he's got Shadow Collective stuff. We talked him into playing, and he's been hanging out while everybody's playing because he works there too. He's one of the supervisors.
Right.
And like so he has like a passing knowledge of it. So I got to give him his demo the other day. Finally, it's much delayed. I won't get into that, but that's on me, a little bit on my mom, and my dog, but so he ended up like not taking his 2. He's like, I'll get it another time. It's also entirely possible that like one of the other top deck locations have extra and they can send it over eventually. So that's like a thing that they can do, which is great. But yeah, it's crazy that they like I guess like they really didn't think I guess they really underestimated the popularity of this release because like
It really seems like
yeah,
it because everywhere got shorted. I mean, it's
so I don't
hard
think
to
we
find them at
got
this
shorted starters because I believe there was actually like one extra starter after the pre-orders at least. It's not there anymore. It's gone now.
point.
But it's like, yeah, it was kind of a shame that like, and a lot of places got shorted like that too. So
Because my local tends to do pretty well stocking wise.
games and stuff, right?
But yeah, games and
Yeah.
stuff.
They're
And
another big one. So
crazily, they only got 6, even of
Yeah.
the starter, the Battle Force box, which was kind of crazy. I went to the store when they opened on the release day to grab one,
mm-hmm.
and I run into a guy I know. He was grabbing a box, and then there was another guy there, and he's walking around with 2 of the boxes. And when I found out there were only 6, I went, okay, well, by the time I leave, there will be 2 left.
Yeah, there won't be any left.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm excited. I think it just means that like it did pretty well as far as a release. Like
Yeah.
obviously, like no like Asmodee, I guess just needs. It reminds me a little bit of back before COVID, ARC Troopers, or during COVID, ARC Troopers. Phase 2s before COVID. Phase 2s, like it reminds me of Phase 2s honestly, because like Phase 2s came out in like early 2020, and like Top Deck got like 6 because like I was the only one that actually pre-ordered stuff back then, and like I pre-ordered 2, and they were like, if I had pre-ordered like 4, they probably would have ordered like 12 or something, but like I only pre-ordered 2, and then nobody else pre-ordered, so they ordered 6. And then I remember like a week before I was like, I think I want 4 of these because I had an invite to Worlds, and I was going to go to Worlds that year. And me and Mike Cirillo were like new friends, and I was talking to Zach Berry, throwback, and we were all talking about playing. Yeah, if you remember Thrawn, Zach Berry, we were all talking about playing Rex Saber Tank with like 3 or 4 Phase 2s and like a couple Phase 1s and like R2D2, and it was like it was pretty good then. Like it wasn't a lot of activations; it was like 8 or 9 activations, so it was like a little under the bar. But it was like it was a tough list. Like it was pretty tanky, Strike teams weren't that good then. They were good, but they weren't like, you know, clones weren't as scared. Like, they took one wound, okay. Like, there's more of us. It's fine.
There were shenanigans.
Yeah. You could infinite clone share. So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
you could still share standbys because two of the phase twos had, like, Overwatch on them. It was gross.
Yeah.
Basically, two phase twos stood up front and had Overwatch, and then everything in the back just took standbys and aims and dodges. It was just like, but anyway, this reminds me of the phase twos because like I pre-ordered two, and then like they got 6 in, and I was like, I bought 2 more. I was like, I need 2 more, and then like there were 2 more left, and one of my locals bought 2. He came in and he bought the last 2, and then somebody else came in and was like, well, there's no more phase twos. They didn't get enough phase twos, and I'm like, they're like, Nick bought all the phase twos. I'm like, you should have pre-ordered the phase twos. They're mine now. Like, I don't care. They don't care either. They're like, they sold them. They didn't care. They went to order more and they couldn't. And then like phase twos were like extinct for like a year. Like, I remember one of my friends found them in like a random comic book shop, like 2 of them, when he was looking for ARC Troopers after ARC Troopers came out, and he found 2 phase twos on the shelf, like brand new in a comic shop. And like he sold them on eBay for like $80-$90 a piece. That's crazy.
Like Commandos went through the same thing.
Commandos went through the same exact thing. Yeah, it's always clone stuff.
It's always
Which is why I'm painting clones now. I'm going to be a clone player. I'm going to be part of the problem.
Yeah.
Everything's too expensive. Help us. Anakin should be like 140 points. He's not good enough.
I did finally play a game with my clones for the first time in about 4 years last month. And that was fun.
I sold a lot of my clones after the new starters came out because I liked the new like infantry models so much.
Oh, yeah.
And I decided to start over. I was like, I'm just going to start over. And then like, I was like, oh yeah, I still have a whole too much stuff to paint. I've got like, but I'm chipping away. I got an ARC Trooper done. Like, I assembled it last night before I went to bed because I was off today. Taking the day off. Nice. I assembled an ARC Trooper last night before I went to bed. I woke up this morning, got stuff done, primed it, painted it. It's done. Based, everything. Completely gray plastic, less than 24 hours ago. It's done. So, like, I was hyped about that because I got that done. I'm going to work on some marksmen because I have a couple boxes of marksmen. Nice. In the list. I want to do a 501st list with some marksmen, some mortars, probably 4 ARC Troopers. I gotta buy another ARC Trooper because I only have 3. So, add to the... I'm not buying it until I get through the ones I have. So, I've got 2 marksmen. I need to do 2 marksmen for the list. I need to do 2 more ARC Troopers for the list. And then I think that's actually technically it. I think I have everything else already. I think. Yeah. I don't think the first list I have has commandos in it. I do own commandos. I just have to do them. They're pretty easy, though. White armor's easy when you have an airbrush. It's the other stuff that's hard. Like the rebel stuff and the Mando stuff.
Mandos.
Like I got halfway through. On the Mandos. I got through halfway through a squad of the new vets because the models are gorgeous. Like I painted Leia, painted the last of the Taunts, and then like I started the like a squad of the vets, and like it's a lot. That like bump up to 11 minis in the unit is like 11. What was it? The vet is like 11 plus the guy, right? Plus the MK. So it's like I got their like half their base coats on, and then I was like, I need a break. I need to paint something easy. And then I painted my probe droids in like 5 minutes, and I was like, this is great. So like, what am I doing with my life? Like I wish I didn't like playing Rebels so much. That's the problem. Like I like playing Rebels so much, and it's
it's the one thing I'm looking forward to with the Mandalorians is I'm not painting just shades of white or black on models.
Sweet summer child. My sweet summer child. No, it's like I'm just going through this like painful process of like I have such a large backlog, and so much of it is Empire and Republic, and that stuff's easy to paint. But like I want to paint the Rebel stuff because that's what I want to play the most. And it's like, but it takes so like, it's like I said, it took me like 3 hours total to paint those arcs. Like they're not like the prettiest arcs. They're not going to win a painting competition unless there's like just me and like one other person in it. But
you
like
beat me either way.
But like, right, it's not going to win like a painting contest at one of my tournaments or anything like that, or one of your tournaments for that matter. But like, it's good enough. Like it looks great, and like but like it was so much easier to paint, and it's like. Unless I get like when I get like a hero, like I can't wait to paint that new Sabine. That's going to be like the first thing I do.
I dread that.
I look forward to like that, like painting the characters, like painting that new Leia sculpt was so good. That was like a lot of fun.
She
That new
did turn
Leia
out great.
sculpt is great. Yeah, and I felt like I did a really like it's a face that I'm proud of, which is like hard for me. Like I'm never happy with like faces after I paint them. Like I'm almost never completely happy. I was pretty happy with that one. And like Pat commented on it. He was like, "Oh, he's like that. He's like, you did a really good job with that face." He's like, "Cause I didn't when I saw like the images of it, I was like, that face sucks." He like the sculpt. He's like, "I thought the face sculpt was terrible." It's like when I did Padme, it's like my Padme looks really good, but like the face sculpt for Padme just isn't great. So like good paint can like overcome that sometimes.
Another reason why I tend to stick with Empire and clones and Mandos. I don't have to worry about faces.
And to be fair, I'll probably do the helmet on Sabine because I think they have both versions again. I'll
Yes.
probably do the helmet because I'm like it just a little bit easier. Like I'd rather do like the the paint pattern on it, like the complicated paint pattern than like doing anything else. But yeah, I don't know. Looking
Even
forward
the
to that.
yeah, I think even all the patterns on Sabine's armor are still easier than a face.
Sometimes. I mean, the Sabine I have now is a 3D print because like I lost like the arms from my old one, so I use a 3D print and
No.
like I'd magnetized the arms and I lost both of them when
Mhm.
I moved. So like I only use
Oh,
the 3D
no.
print. I was like, well, hopefully I don't play in like an official tournament anytime soon. That's what I said to myself. I'm like, but now I'll have a new Sabine soon, so I don't.
It's tough to play in an official tournament when you run them.
Yeah, like I just don't think I'm ever gonna get to again. Like
No.
life's just like hard, and like I don't know. It's not like I don't make things easier for myself sometimes, but we're not here for that.
I was really hoping to play in a GT earlier this month, and then life
I
got
was
in the
rooting
way.
for you, man.
3
Yeah, they had
days
that.
ahead of time.
Yeah, I mean, that little one they had up there in New York, you could have won that. Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know. But I was still waffling on what I was going to play, and then life made a decision. Went, no, you can't go, and I went, okay.
Yeah. That sucks. I would have loved to have gone to that one because it's only about like I think it's about like a 4.5 hour drive, and I feel like I probably could have roped some of the locals into going too, but it was the weekend after ours, so it was
Right.
like, well, can't do that for so many reasons. But like,
Well,
mainly 'cause I
speaking of your grand tournament that I helped judge, that went great.
it was awesome. 47
And
players.
47 players out of 48 spots. Honestly, great. We had one
We
person
sold all
drop
48.
day of.
Yeah,
Yep.
we sold all 48. Rip. For
Unfortunately,
that
one
guy.
person got sick, and it happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, great turnout. And Nick, as everybody knows, has amazing terrain, and it was, definitely on display that game, that tournament.
Hey,
But he was kind enough to let me bring one table.
kind enough. It was the best table
Yeah.
there.
It was not.
It was easily the cool. I think it was honestly like probably the best table there. It was awesome. I mean, like you did a great job, like hobbying everything and like making it unique. You know what I mean? Like that's
Thank
like
you.
the fun of it. That's what I love the most about this game still is like the terrain. Like I'm getting back into like I've been printing stuff, trying to fill in some tables that felt a little like open, that like specifically like my Mandalore table, it's like real open. And it's like when I debuted it years ago, it felt fine, but like now it's like it feels too open. So like printing some stuff for that just to like add. It's not like the most thematic stuff for it, but it'll be fine. Like I'm kind of at the point where like I can't wait for somebody to like make what I want, unfortunately.
Yeah, I want to repaint one of my tables because
Yeah.
it really needs it. I think it's an okay table, but it just needs to be repainted.
Yeah.
Most of my tables at this point are acceptable. I've got two that I'm currently in the process of kind of working on, but Mandalorians are now taking over the hobby time. One I'm hoping to have in time for the Mud Troopers, because I was
Minban?
inspired by Minban.
Mm,
I am so. We didn't say, but the table I brought to Nick's tournament was a feed table, and like the whole base is 3D printed. It looks like the level in Battlefront 2
Mhm.
where the MTT is attacking the palace. It's got the palace steps and the statues and everything like that. So I decided, obviously, printed an entire table. Let's print an entire another table that includes having a bunch of trenches and stuff for Minban.
Love it.
So, I my printer has been running so much lately. It's currently taking a little break. But I feel like I'm maybe halfway done printing just the base for this table.
Yeah, those. So, like, you want to talk about your feed table a little more before I move
Sure.
on to the
Yeah.
the monster that I brought out there. The
Oh
absolute.
yeah, I mean, the trick will be I don't know if I'll be able to edit this video to put pictures up or if I just find them and share a screen. But it is a
We're both in TLD too, so you all can just tag us somewhere, and we can probably provide
that
you
is
with
true.
pictures.
Oh,
of
but I did
tables.
recently share them in the
You had to share them in TLD, right?
Judge Discord I shared recently. I didn't. I
Oh,
don't think I
okay.
ever shared them in TLD.
They have a terrain channel there. I used to be kind of active in it, but like I kind of fell off. Also,
Let me
like if
check.
you try and reach out to me and you used to talk to me on like my old Discord, I don't have it anymore. I have a new Discord, so just find it. It's also Nick, and it's a picture of my dog as well. So good luck, have fun.
So I found a share button. So this is my
Whoa.
table here.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's,
So
I mean, I
I
saw it.
shared.
I mean, the feature is
Yeah.
awesome. I don't know how computers work.
Shared three pictures here. You know,
It looks great.
there's the stairs. I mean, it took a while to print this thing and even longer to paint it because all I did basically was dry brush this thing.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not comfortable enough with an airbrush yet. It would have been probably really helpful for the green roofs here, but
you
I
can get
just
a lot
used
of really good gradient and stuff like that on those
Yeah.
rounded pieces when you airbrush different colors and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But yeah,
so
I mean, it looks
ultimately,
great. Like,
I was pretty much all just dry brushes. I used a makeup sponge to try and spread out the green paint a little smoother on top. So that did work out pretty well. I was looking for some old school methods to go about doing things. So
yeah,
So-
it looks great. It got a lot of
Decent-
attention
decent
from
one.
like people not playing too, because like we had 47 Legion players in this game store, and it's like it was pretty cool. It was pretty fire. Like it was neat that we got to like tell the 40K players to kick rocks. We were like, "There's no
Yes.
room for you." I didn't actually say anything to them, but it was like every time they walked in with their giant bags of stuff and their like whole like suitcase worth of stuff, and like they would like turn the corner and be like, "Oh, is there no tables?" Like, no, and they told you there wouldn't be any either. Like, I didn't need to say that, but the staff got to say it. They were like, "Well,
no, and then on
we did warn
Sunday
you that
when
there wouldn't be room."
Sunday when there was recon and they
Yeah.
we still were taking up most of the tables and they were showing up. Well, we didn't think it was still going on.
Yeah. Well, so all right, I was there. I lived at Top Deck that whole weekend. Like Thursday, I was there for normal game night, and I dropped off like a load of terrain because, like, spoiler alert, I don't have enough room to transport all this terrain in one shot, and not even really in two shots. Like I had to do it over the course of like 2.5 trips. So it's like I think I brought in like 8 totes on Thursday, and then I brought in another another 10 during the day on Friday because I was off. I took off like the whole weekend. Took like a whole long weekend. So like Friday I borrowed the truck from my dad and took in like 10 or 11 totes during the day when the store wasn't busy. Dropped it off, went home, came back later at night at like 7 o'clock because normally about 7 o'clock on Friday, like they're still doing like magic events and stuff, and like there's still people in the stores, but it's mostly like board gamers, card gamers. Like there tends to not be a lot of people using the high tops, and so I was like, I'll be able to set up the high tops before I leave, no problem. And I got there about 7:15 with the last few totes and some mats and stuff like that, and like there were still a lot of people using the tables, and that's fine. I'm not going to kick them off. Like that, never would I do that. So like I waited until like people started clearing off, and like, you know, by like 9 o'clock, everybody had cleared off, but like 4 tables, because basically what happens when it's not a tournament is that like the tables are like set up so there's like 2 6x4 tables basically attached to each other, and what happens is that they will set up at one of them, and then they will just pile all of their stuff on the one next to it to inconvenience anyone else who might want to use it. And then when you come up and are like,
Obviously.
"Oh, I want to use the table," you get let me move my stuff. And also, for what it's worth, they provide push carts under all of the tables. They have these nice push carts that you can put like quite a lot of stuff on and store. And like, instead it's like people are just on the table next to them, whatever. So I had them all set up by like 9:30, except for this one table. And like, it was because they had played a game and they had finished the game at like 8:30, but they were just standing there talking. And I'm literally sitting at one of the high tops by the cafe right across from them. And I'm just like sitting there waiting. And like, they both had their girlfriends with them and they knew why I was waiting. And like, they just sat there forever. Well, come to find out on Sunday,
how considerate.
They come back. They were some of the people waiting for a table. And they were one of the ones he was like, oh, I thought it was just yesterday. I can't believe it. So I was so happy that they didn't get a table until like 5 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday. And the store doesn't close till 7. The store closes at 7. So like, they didn't get to start their game until like 2 hours before the store closed. I was quite pleased about that. I was like, that feels great. That like, because they...
Karma.
And like, they finished their game at like 8:30 and they were just standing there talking. And then the one guy realized that I was waiting. He's like, he starts packing the stuff up. The other guy just goes and wanders the storefront. He just goes and starts like shopping. And I'm like, I can't move his models. Like, I'm not going to do that. So,
right.
But yeah, we had a great time. We had 47 players. We had the top 8 cut on Sunday and we ran a little recon tournament next to it, which was fun for people. Gave out all the extra prizes, extra dice and stuff like that. But yeah, everybody had a great time except for maybe like one person. Pretty diverse top 8. We had like everything represented in top 8 technically. Unfortunately, Sam Musius on the Longshanks, Sam couldn't come back on Sunday, so he was in second place and he had to drop for Sunday, unfortunately. So we didn't have any Imperial representation in top 8.
Which was
we would have, but it made more room for more rebels. Because otherwise only one rebel made top 8. The rebel terrorists that everybody says are so oppressive. I don't know. They did win the event. Congrats to Clay. Top table was Clay with Han and Luke on Tauntaun and all the good stuff. And then Casper and his wheel bike, his Grievous wheel bike and his other wheel bikes, and I think he had Maul and Asajj too, somehow. It was a pretty cool list. But yeah.
A lot of cool lists. It was nice to see Clay do so well. I know, at least leading up to Adepticon, he was playing Tempest Force, so this was a complete change for him going over to Rebels.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of, I think, like, he's a competitive guy. Him and Pat Sherlock and Ryan Robinson was like one of the top guard players at Worlds.
Yeah, he was top 4 at Adepticon.
He was top 4. I think he was the top guard player, technically.
Maybe? I'll have to double check.
Yeah, he was, because I had to bring him back his medal because he left early.
That's right.
So I brought his medal back for him. But yeah, him and Ryan Robinson and Pat Sherlock's won GTs, and like they all play together, and they're real competitive guys. So like, he's gonna play what he's gonna play, what's gonna do best for him, and like he figured out pretty quickly that like Hanton unlocks a lot of good stuff for Rebels, and then like the strike team changes, like the changes to strike teams have been like huge for Rebels. Not feeling like you have to take expensive sleepers to get something out of your special forces. Clay
changing factions and getting rid of Tempest had nothing to do with when he played me back in March. And his 3 ATSTs ran into my 4 HH-12s and 2 Super Snow Ions.
Yeah, it's just a bit of a like, oops. Like, oh, I never would have thought somebody would have brought all of this impact. Speaking of tanks, my little buddy Colin making top 4 with the pirate nonsense.
Shout out to Colin.
I got to play him like immediately after the GT, like that next Thursday, and holy smokes, I've never diced someone so hard. Like I won, but I didn't deserve to win, and it was like,
oh no. After
round 2, it was like, I don't think I should be winning this, but I am. It was just continued. It was just like, like making like it was like, I think it was mostly my cover saves were just insane. Like my cover saves, it was like I had dug in on everything. It was like I had dug in like all the time.
I wish.
It was like,
I can never get cover saves.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's like it feels like I maybe I just deserve them more because I've been fighting the white save fight for years, and now y'all
Maybe that's
have to
it.
roll white dice too, and you guys just don't know how to do it yet. You guys just haven't figured out how to, Imperial players, Republic players, they just haven't figured out how to roll white dice yet for the
No,
good
I
cover
just need
saves.
new
We know what we're
promo
doing.
white defense dice. That's all it
That's
is.
it. That's it. All right. Y'all heard that, Adepticon, next GT circuit. I mean, I hope that we get another set of white defense dice and white attack dice because like that's what we need.
Double
That's what the
white would be
people
nice.
need.
That's what the people want.
Well, look, we have two of each kind at least so far, right? Except the white defense. So like, and the
Yeah.
white, the original white like attack dice that they gave us, the promo ones, the clear white, are terrible. They are like, I still use them because like I play Cassian Fleet, so I have to sometimes. Like I think I'm short 3 dice for like the full unit. If with the shotgun,
Mhm.
it's like I'm short 3 white attack dice. That's how many I don't have. So I have to use the clear whites. But like when I play Cassian Superfleet, the ghosts roll the clear white. Always for me. So it's like if I have like 5 dead guys, I still roll like 5 clear white because that's the ghost. The ghost I think it's fun.
It's
It
hilarious.
usually works out well. Y'all better just kill all the fleets before I roll dice because otherwise I'm gonna give you I'm gonna give you a vision impairment trying to read those dice.
No, thank you. Oh, but Nick, you did also have a standout table. I don't know if you've got any
Oh
pictures
yeah.
available.
Let's circle back around. I
Yeah.
don't have pictures and I don't know how to work the internet, but I made a Camino table finally. So a couple of my close friends have been like pestering me for years because like I'm the guy who's made like at least 50 tables of Legion terrain at this point, like in my life, which is crazy. And that's only been over the last 8 years because that's how long Legions exist. That's how sad it is. But I finally got bullied into printing a Camino table. Like I went back to Adepticon and I was looking at it. And I'm like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. And like talking to Hank here and there, and like just like sending him progress reports. It took me. I bought another printer. Like I bought another printer after Adepticon with my paycheck. Because also like the P1S is like super cheap now. Like everyone
Yeah.
should buy one if you can. But like, so
It's right there.
yeah, it's a great printer. With or without the AMS. But yeah, I printed a Camino table and there are pictures out there and it is something. It looks beautiful. Like if I can stroke my own ego a little bit, I will. I did a great job painting that thing and putting it together and printing everything.
I found some pictures.
You did. All right, great. Here we go. Dun, dun, dun. I did not put any vehicles on this table. Luck.
Look.
Wink, wink, wink. I was like, I consciously was like, all right, well, hopefully nobody with a bunch of AT or nobody with a bunch of gas tanks has to play on this table. So it's basically symmetrical too, like, because that felt the fairest. The lower platforms are all like height 1, so like everybody can climb on there from like deployment and everything, and some of them like there are a lot of positions where you can prepare positions things on those deployments which on to like platforms which I felt like was necessary. There's like height 2 platforms, there's height 3 platforms. That's the skirmish version. Hey, it's Grizz. But yeah, no, it's I mean it's a looker. It's a looker.
It looks
Definitely
very nice.
definitely more of a like casual game vibes, I think. But people got through games. So, part of turn 0 is the challenge of the table and looking at it and being like, well, what is going to be best here? I did make a conscious effort to make sure that like there was going to be a POI placement possible because you can place POIs on height 1. So that first layer of platforms you can put POIs on, and if not, they go underneath. You can walk on the water. Sorry, everybody. But yeah, it was fun to paint and hobby. I had a lot of fun with that. The feedback was basically that like it was a little challenging to play on, just like made people a little nervous. I think the platforms that like the height 3 platforms or height 2 platforms that like run across like from like each short end to short end, I need to figure out how to make them more stable. I don't know how to do that yet, but I'll figure something out. People felt like they thought they would knock them over. I don't think they would have, but like I get the concern. Nobody wants to be the one to break, the terrain pieces. It's not ideal. But Yeah, we had, I don't know, I think like obviously mercenaries are usually the lowest represented faction at any big event. Um,
Usually.
Otherwise, I think it was like Empire. There were only like a
Yeah,
handful of
I think they
Empire,
were the second lowest.
5 or 6. Yeah, a lot of rebels. I think like there were like 20 rebels, almost 20 rebels. It was
Yeah,
crazy. Like
it was high.
as lists started coming in over like the week before, it was like uh it was something like crazy amount of rebels. It's I think at like one point there was like 18 rebel lists submitted and like only like 8 of anything else. It was crazy. But yeah, I mean, it was awesome. Had people from all over the East Coast. Um, it was just fun, man. It was just like it was. I feel like it was the most fun event that I've run myself. I feel like better than any PAX. It was a little smaller than a couple of the PAXs, but I don't know, man. Like just the being able to run it in a game store and like it being such a big like having so much space and it being so nice and clean, people not having to leave for food is awesome. Like the food's actually good there. Like,
It's a huge perk.
I know Brendan like ate well all weekend because it was free for him.
Yes.
I mean,
It
I
didn't
find
hurt that it is good food.
yeah, no, it's like yeah. It's like being able to like throw, and I know that like part of the draw was like if like you look at the Longshanks event and you see like the prizes, right? It's like there's a lot of store credit at stake here because like literally every entry went toward the event. It didn't go to the store. The store didn't like, oh well, we're taking $1,000 off the top here. Like no, it all went back to the event. Like me and Brendan got a little bit for working, and then like it all went back to the event. We gave away a whole bunch of stuff. They donated like 25 pieces of Shatterpoint terrain, like sealed Shatterpoint terrain boxes. Because like they had all this stuff
nice.
for Shatterpoint, it hadn't been selling, so they wrote it off as a donation, and they like or whatever they did, and we gave it all away. They were like, you can just give this away, and I was like, great, because they were like, oh, do you want some Shatterpoint terrain to give away? Can you use that for Legion? I was like, yeah, it works great for Legion.
Plus,
And
there was 2 product given away every round on Saturday.
We gave away 2 product every round on Saturday, and then there were a couple like Echo-based Defenders boxes and some like a few other random things. Yeah, the original ones. So the story of that is like they found them in the back and they weren't in inventory anymore. So they don't know like when they were taken out of inventory. They were like, well, we can't put them back in because like it doesn't exist anymore. So it was like you can have them and give away. But they were like, oh, why don't you give him some Shatterpoint terrain to give away? So we went in the back. And he's like, which ones do you want? I'm like, I mean, any of this is great. He's like, why don't you just take it all? Would that be weird? I'm like, no, I don't think that would be weird. I think that would be awesome. So, yeah, like, almost, like, basically half the players just walked out with, like, sealed product. You know what I mean? We got to give away a ton of dice, ton of cards. It was awesome. It was a lot of fun. Hoping we get to do it again next year.
Now, the real question is, Nick, I don't know if he's within arm's reach, but the highlight was Jabba the Hutt.
He is not. Oh, man.
So Nick had a popcorn bucket.
Here, you know what?
Hutt.
You tell them about it. I'll be right back.
All right. So Nick had this popcorn bucket that somebody had given him that came from one of the Disney theme parks. And it's Jabba the Hutt. And every time you open his mouth, he laughs. You know, doing that Jabba the Hutt laugh. Well, Nick had the bright idea of pouring all of the promo dice into Jabba. So, walking around handing out dice to people. Every time I have to open his mouth to grab some dice, we're hearing Jabba laughing. It was perfect.
Yes.
So good.
He's still got a few dice in him, in his belly, and the leftover cards that we just, that we still have. But yeah, he's here.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, he's great. He's a star, superstar.
He was the star.
That was fun.
So next year when Nick runs this GT again, people need to come just to see Jabba.
Just to see Jabba, he'll be back for sure. Jabba will be back. He's a great guy.
The question is, will you bring Jabba to PAX?
I don't know. It's so much. It's like getting things into PAX is just more tedious.
That's
like
true.
It's just harder. Cause like you gotta like it's not just like they let me in the back door at Top Deck. Like I get to park around back. Like that's like part of the reason why I think I enjoyed the Top Deck one so much is like it was just so
Less
much
red
more
tape.
straightforward. Just so much easier, less stress.
Mm-hmm.
Like you know what I mean? Like I love PAX, but like I don't love how much time the tournament takes for PAX. Like running a GT at PAX is like a 2-day thing. You can't do it in one day. It's not possible.
Right.
And like, you know, for me, it's like for a lot of people, I feel like they're going to PAX and like a lot of the Legion players are coming to PAX just to play Legion. But also there's like a lot of players that like are like they're not going to play day 2 no matter what because they want to go and play board games. They want to go shop. They want to go do this, that, or the other thing. And it's like if they're visiting Philly too, like it's not a bad area to walk around and explore, like outside if it's not too cold. You know, we're back in December this year. We're 2 weeks back again, so which I like it a lot better. Except my work is giving me a real hard time. So, I mean, yeah, I put in my PTO request and they were like, "You can't have that," and I was like, "Well, I guess I'm gonna have to do what I gotta do." I'm off the weekend, so it's like I gotta figure out how to get like Friday off at least. But like I want people to be able to experience like PAX, not just Legion, because it's not just Legion there. It's like there's a lot of stuff to do.
There's a lot of
like,
stuff to do, a lot of stuff to see,
mm-hmm,
walk around.
mm-hmm. I mean, like we're running a GT. The kit came in. Like we're running a GT. Like the kit came in like a week or 2 ago, or they sent me pictures of it like a week or 2 ago. So like we're running a GT. Woo!
We got the stuff.
Yeah. Probably be capped at 32 players though. Because like I think that like it's been around 30 players the last 2 years. I think the year I won it was 31, I believe.
Sounds about right.
And then last year it was 29 or 28. So like I just don't think, and I don't have anything like other than it being at PAX, I don't have anything real special to offer. Like I think what it is like 3-4 years ago is like my terrain was such a draw, but I think the community's doing such a great, phenomenal job with terrain that like I'm not like
everybody has gotten like, better.
Yeah. Everyone's gotten better. Like I honestly believe that like your Thief table was like as good as any of mine. It was as pretty as any of my tables there. So like, and it's like I go to other people's tournaments. Like when I go, stop it. Like last time I went to a Critical Hit, the one that Corey runs stuff at, like his tables look great. Like all the tables there look great. I was like, it felt like I was playing like where it's like 5 years ago, it was like, sure, like you didn't know what you were walking into sometimes. But I think the community is like the Indie Open stuff looked great. Like,
oh yeah,
they had a huge event last weekend. Like shout out to those guys. Shout out. I know a lot of those guys. You guys did a great job. Phenomenal. I think they had like 70 players around there, give or take.
Sounds like, yeah, I believe so.
They sold out like twice. They had to move their cap up. That's amazing. And that's not a GT. Yeah. But they did a phenomenal job with the terrain. The prize support looked phenomenal. All of it. So like,
looked amazing. I wish I could have gone.
Yeah. Like, yeah. I mean, I wish I could go to
the Indie Open, guys. Don't do the end of June.
I love that when people are like, "Oh, hey, you should do the GT this weekend instead." It's like, I don't know. Like I'll do it when I can do it, when I want to do it. But
no, end of June's got my wife's birthday and our anniversary, so I can't go anywhere.
Yeah, you were basically like when I told you when it was, I was like, it's going to be this weekend. You were like, okay, well, if it's any other weekend in June, I can't go. And I was like, all right, well, but yeah, no, that all worked out. But coming up, we've got I've got a tournament on July 18th at Top Deck. And then I think there's like 3 other tournaments in the area.
Yeah, so on the 18th, you've got one, and then Corey's got one, and then one of the stores near DC's got one, and then Richmond's got one.
Yeah.
So if you're willing to drive about, the 5 hours from Richmond to Philly, you've got your choice of 4 different tournaments you can go
so
to.
Like I don't like the Richmond tournament doesn't affect Top Deck, except it affects us that like people from like Maryland might go there, but like y'all have 2 tournaments in Maryland, so like yeah, it's weird. It's like it's unfortunate timing, and like I think for me it's like we locked the date in for that one back in like April, I think. But we still didn't even have tickets on sale for the GT yet. So I was like, don't make a Longshanks for it because I don't want people to like get confused. I was like,
Yeah,
let's
makes
make
sense.
the Longshanks like a week before the GT. And then we forgot. And then I found out that like, then I think I found out from Jason that like there was one in Maryland. And I was like, oh, that sucks. And then I found out that there was one at Corey's too. I'm like,
Second
oh,
one
well,
in
that's
Maryland.
like, how did that happen? And then like you were like, oh yeah, they're having one in Richmond too. And I was like, man, we all messed up real bad.
So,
Like,
two important things to note on that. Number one, I am running a tournament the week before all that fiasco.
yes, you are.
So,
Which I also cannot go to.
and two, I am now finally an admin on the local DMV server, and I've created a whole channel so everybody who organizes things doesn't step on each other's toes in the future.
That's great. That's what I dream of doing, but I always have ideas and I just never like I have ideas and then like I just like move on to the next thing like, oh look, a butterfly. I'm just like, like the ADD is strong with this one.
Yeah.
You can tell by the podcasting format. We're just talking. I hope you're into
What?
that. I hope you're
Yeah.
all into that. We're just talking. We are
If
talking
you're
about
looking
Legion.
for
Yeah.
competitive stuff, there's plenty of other podcasts.
I don't consider myself a competitive player anymore
No,
because
I
I don't
don't
get
get
to
the chance
play
to be competitive.
competitively. Yeah, no, like I play against competitive people and I usually lose. Like I play
Yeah.
against Adam and Grizz all the time, and
We're too busy making
me a lot.
tables and running tournaments.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited for like all the stuff coming out though, because like I said, we haven't done this podcast since before Adepticon. There's like a lot of cool stuff coming.
There's a
I
lot
think
of
the
cool stuff coming
the
out.
Jedi Council pack's coming out in August now, like
Mm-hmm.
August 14th, which is the weekend I'm doing Summer Slaughter in North Jersey. So keep an eye out
Nice.
for that. There's registration up for that. I don't have a lot of like prize support info, but there will be stuff. I usually try and do everything I can to make it awesome. But like it's like a nice little getaway. The hotel's not too expensive for the weekend. Just come hang out. We'll have some drinks, play some Legion. It's a great time. But yeah,
TBD on me for being there because a couple weeks before that, I'll be at Gen Con helping to run the AMG Legion stuff.
Look at you, superstar.
So I know, right? So if you're going to Gen Con, say hi. I don't know what they'll have me be doing yet. It might be judging or running demos. I have no idea. But should be a fun time.
Yeah, it's not a GT anymore, which I think is the right call, which is kind of how I feel like about PAX. It's like PAX is huge. There's a lot to see and do. It's like it's tough. Like I love it. I love that we're a GT, but like also like I want people to like have a whole PAX experience and not just like I come here to play Legion because it's an expensive way to play Legion. Like there's cheaper
It
events
is
you
a
can come
very
to that I
expensive way
run.
to play.
Just take a weekend off and come play Top Deck. You're gonna get a great tournament anyway. Like I forget who said it, but like somebody went to PAX and then like it was their first PAX and they had a great time. And then they went to like a Top Deck event I did like in March that had like almost the same amount of people. And they were like, this is more fun than PAX was. Like, no shade to PAX. It's just like, this is just a better venue. Like, game stores are where games should be played. Like, that's just like, the big events are great once in a while, but like, that's not what it's all about for me. Upgrade Card Pack 2 comes out too.
I know. I'm looking forward to that. Since they've said there's things in there that they haven't spoiled to us yet, so I'm looking forward to it.
I wasn't sure because like it says on there how many cards are in it, right? 40 upgrade cards.
Mm-hmm.
And the listing says 40 new upgrade cards. So you figure at least like any of the generics there's going to be 2 of. Any of the things that you can take 2 of, there's going to be 2 of.
Maybe?
Right? Probably.
You would think, but I don't know.
Probably. I don't know. I'm not a stickler for like everybody having all the cards they need, like an event. Like have your rules in front of you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you should have 1 copy of each card if you're running 4 emergency transponders, right? You're running 4 emergency transponders. You need to have at least 1 card. And then you need to have a way to make sure you can keep track of who doesn't have it anymore because it's an expendable or an exhaust. Like you need to, but there's tokens for that. There's 3D printed aids. I don't know, but back to this. Like I love the art because it's Cassian. Maybe we'll get a Cassian upgrade card in there. Oh no. I'm excited. I'm excited. Cards are cool. I'll pay $20 for cards. It's fine.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I won't pay $20 for booster pack, but I'll pay $20 for cards I know what's in there. Excited that that's coming out though. Finally. Long promised. But yeah, the High Council comes. The Jedi Council comes out soon too. That's awesome. I'm hoping they put the Separatist one up for pre-order too. Like,
Yeah, I
probably
mean
not
that's
gonna.
coming out in
It's quarter
August. I would
three.
hope they're that. So
It's listed
hopefully,
as quarter three. I feel like it's probably not coming out the same week as the Jedi Council one because I think
no,
it
I'm
would.
thinking
It
it's
would have
probably
already
a
gone up.
September release then. If
Yeah, I hope it's not too far back because like I really want to see Trench and all that. I'm really excited for that. See what
yeah,
he does.
a lot of good stuff in there. New
Um,
options. Not that the Separatists need anything else, but they're
they can
doing
have new
okay.
stuff. And like they're and like we pretty much have just about everything in a repackage now too, like announced or like up for
Yeah,
pre-order. Like just about everything is like there. Like hype that like the Boba Fett and Bosk are in hard plastic now though. I'm gonna have
yeah, that is
to
pretty
get
sweet.
me one of those. Gonna see if
I'm
somebody wants to trade see if anybody needs a Cad Bane who doesn't need a Bosk or a Boba Fett. Cause like I have Cad Bane. He's painted with like a separatist base, but like I used to
mhm.
be kind of particular about that, but like I don't think I care.
Yeah,
I
fair.
think I don't have Imperial Boba Fett anymore, so like I'm excited that when I get to I was thinking about that. I was like, man, I'm like, when are they gonna put? I was like, I figured they'd put all those bounty hunters in the same box. I was like, when are they gonna put that one back out? And then they did the what was it, Gray Squadron unboxed it, right?
Yeah,
And it's like a hard plastic sprue. That's pretty
yeah,
cool.
which I was not
Hoping
expecting.
for
Like
more of that. I mean, like it's the same poses. Boba Fett just has
yeah,
smoke trails instead now, which is cool. So like
pretty sweet.
more of that. Like what can can the Rebel ATRT be that too? Like I'm bummed because I don't think it is. Like that went up
Not
for
yet.
pre-order. I don't think it is based on the listing. Like it
I
didn't
mean,
scream that it was like hard plastic.
no, I think
Because
they would
like
make a bigger deal
yeah
out of it if it was. Because I decided to get two more e-webs because
yeah they're
I
not. They're
wanted
just
four
all
e-webs and I only had two.
Some
So
of Asmodee pricing is really strange. I was
agreed.
in the store on Thursday and talking with like the owner. Like they have everything listed at MSRP unless it's like discounted or whatnot. Like
Mhm.
if it's something older, and it's like I'm like it's like the eWeb is like $35 or $30. eWeb's
40.
$30. It's 40,
It's 40.
right? And like
It has no business.
Clone Commandos are $30.
I know. It makes no
Like
sense to me.
Like, who prices this stuff? Like, I know it's
Yeah.
Asmodee. It's not anybody at AMG. It's
No.
Asmodee. Like, who chooses these prices? Like, it doesn't make sense to me.
No.
I'm pretty sure the new Land Speeder pre-order is cheaper than it was when I bought it when it first came out. I remember it being like
Well, we don't
incredibly
need more land
expensive.
speeders out there. They can delay that.
I don't own any. I sold mine, so now I need to get more. I need
No.
to I need to buy more. They
No.
weren't painted well. I didn't like them, so I sold them. Like I don't know. I'm excited it's all coming back though.
Yes.
I'm sad I'm paying $55 for Sabine because like I don't need Lando and I don't need
I
Ahsoka.
I
Like
don't need
they're
Lando or
painted
Ahsoka either. And I
fine
want that
enough.
Sabine.
I know.
Mm.
It's probably even harder for you because you're not a Rebel player like I am.
No, but I want
Like
that
it's
Sabine either way.
yeah. Yep. Like I don't need the agents of the Empire is like what Gideon, Callus, and Iden, and I have all of those, and they're all in hard plastic, so that's not
Mhm.
anything new. So I'm like I'm good there. But like yeah, I like I'm glad the Sabine sculpt is new. I'm not complaining. I wish they'd been able to do the Jin in hard plastic like they did Boba Fett and Bosk, and just did like a hard plastic version of that sculpt. Like that would have been cool. But yeah, all that cool stuff coming out.
So much cool
Coming out
stuff.
soon. I won't be buying
Speaking
any
of,
Rebel veterans because I have like 4 of those.
that's fair.
None of them are painted.
I won't be buying any snow troopers because I bought 3 of the
No, you
Blizzard
did,
Force
Batman.
box.
Batman.
I still
Most
have one
cost
more
efficient way to buy probe droids.
and snows. So
Yeah, no, it's great,
And
great value.
stormtroopers. Great deal.
Yep.
But speaking of fun things, I am going to try and keep alive the consular corner and give us fun rulings from the forums.
Let's go.
So this one is specifically dealing with the customizable Mandalorian battle force. So you get to choose two of the various perks for being a customizable Mandalorian battle force. One of them is guns for hire. That's the one that lets you either have an AA-5, a GAV, or a WLO speeder tank. You can only bring one. That's one thing I've seen a lot of people being confused about. You can only bring one heavy. Even though the battle force says you can bring up to two, the wording says you can add a, as in single. But, fun fact, one of the other things you can pick is rapid deployment, which lets you take an allied Mandalorian unit that's not holding an asset token and setting it anywhere on the battlefield within range 2 of enemy units. And then you put the order face down. You can select your heavy, so your transport can be selected for that rapid deployment, and then the unit that was issued with transport can then deploy from that tank onto the battlefield with their face up.
That's crazy. Who let you do that?
It's on the forum.
Oh my goodness. I have to have words. No, I mean, that's cool. It's super. I wonder if, like, well, we know the Fang fighter thing. Mm-hmm. That's a new rank, right? That's not.
It's a new rank. They showed a new token.
Like, we know that there's like a new rank for that because they showed
it.
I was gonna say, like, for that it would make sense, but if it was that, because then it would be like, oh yeah, you can take that too, and then one of these guys, one of these cool guys.
Probably just.
It's interesting that they can take a Gav. I hope the Gav, when the Gav comes back out, because that's the one we haven't seen yet, right? We haven't seen a Gav reprint. I hope that, or a LAT. I hope the Gav.
But they did say that the Gav is going to be in the Mud Trooper Battle Force box.
Okay, so hopefully that's in hard plastic when it comes back.
That'd be nice, because I'll probably be getting at least 3 of that box.
I'm going to have to buy Gav because I'm going to buy one of those Mud Trooper boxes. Because, like, I mean, I'm going to buy at least one of every Battle Force box, even if I'm not going to play the faction. Because, like, I got to have the exclusive sculpt in it. Yeah, like, I got to have it. Even if, like, I'm never going to paint it. Like, I'll probably paint the Imperial stuff, though, because, like, Mud Troopers are cool.
Mud Troopers are cool.
Little dirt balls rolling around with capes and shit in the mud. And the stormtroopers with, like, raincoats on. Why not?
The wet weather gear
stormtroopers.
Why not? Yeah. Why not?
Why not? The rain troopers.
Plus tanks. I mean, let's be real. That generic officer in that box looks awesome.
Oh yeah, it looks great. It looks super. He's got so much drip.
So much.
Those troopers. I hope that I can put range troopers in that battle force so that I can have maximum drip. Maximum drip trooper force. That's what we're gonna call it. Because like the hail troopers, the wet weather storm troopers have they're so cool. Those models are so good.
Even if you can't do it in the battle force, just make a generic Empire with all the drip.
The only fear, I guess, is if the wet weathers are support, and then that'll crush my dream of having range troopers and max range troopers, max wet weather.
Yeah, I know in an interview they said they are special forces, but they've missaid ranks before. You know,
yeah, they have on boxes.
I think when they first announced the range troopers, they said they were special forces, and they came out as support.
Yeah.
So, you know, they just think of anything that isn't core as special.
Maximum drip troopers. The models are sick. Like, you know. Models are like all great. It'll
be nice to paint stuff that isn't white for the Empire.
Are the ranged? So, I hate. So I'm gonna be going back to hobby a little bit. Before I know we're probably like closing out soon, but
we're out.
We're just gonna stop the cast. See you guys. We'll see you in 3 months. No, so I have to paint some short troopers eventually. Not like I have to, like I do, but like I really hate the tan, how it sticks out. So I gotta when I had my Empire before, I did gray, but they kind of just looked like dirty. So like I
Sure.
might do my shore troopers white, and then I might do my mud troopers white too.
Considering how good the shore trooper at the start of Mandalorian and Grogu looked in the
Yes.
white armor, yes,
Yes. Yes.
yes.
Yes. All right. When are we getting stormtroopers in a car that goes speed 1? Can we have that,
No.
please?
If you haven't seen Mandalorian and Grogu, you need to just for this. But after I saw the movie, I went, I need stormtroopers in a car.
Yeah.
That's all it is. I just need stormtroopers in a car.
It's similar to the scene in Book of Boba Fett where like the Vespas are chasing that speeder and they're all going really slow. Like
hey,
it's
look.
just not moving very fast. Like they're all speed 1, speed 2.
They
Like
were
what are we?
definitely moving faster than those Vespas.
Yeah, it reminds me of it because they're all in this little like it's like basically like the size of a Mini Cooper.
Yes.
Without a roof. It's just so
Yeah.
small. It's like we need stormtroopers in a car, like
We
for
need
no
stormtroopers
reason
in a
other
car.
than fun. I love that they did that little like escape pod thing, and it's like a throwback to like an old design from like the old toys, like back in the day. Like I love that. That was just so cool. Like the movie was
That
fun.
movie had
It
a lot
wasn't
of
like
fun in it. A lot
it
of
wasn't
fun.
amazing, but it was fun. Like I enjoyed it. I enjoyed every minute of it. Like literally the first scene, like I'm sitting there smiling, and I'm like, man, I get to
Yes.
see Star Wars again. This is great. This
Yes.
is awesome. I had fun. But all right. Yeah, it was great to podcast again.
Yes.
Do it again.
Great.
We
We'll do this
promised we'll
again.
do it again before not like was it like 6 months since we did the last
Yeah.
one. So
Ideally,
Um,
every 2-ish weeks.
yeah.
But
Hopefully we can get Josh in for one of them.
yeah,
But if not, I don't know.
we'll do our
This
best.
is fine. Whatever. All right. Have a good night.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.